All right. Hello. Okay. So we had a little bit of technical difficulty. So this is just a recording. So you watching this recording, this is recorded especially for you all. So super excited that you're watching it. So today we're talking about some action steps to take we talked, on Wednesday, we talked about actions or things you need to know about T1D and chronic illness, and what, the things that are going to maybe impact your ability to get pregnant, stay pregnant, and have a healthy pregnancy. So today we have action steps for that information. So this is probably going to be the biggest thing for you guys. So Michaela, do you want to get started this time?
Sure, let's do it. Okay, so first one is our nutrition. So we talk forever about why nutrition is so important for fertility, for pregnancy, for health, for type 1 diabetes, for autoimmune diagnoses. But what can we actually do right now that is a super easy peasy lemon squeezy step, that's actually, taking action? And that would be making sure, this is a fun little cute thing that we tell our clients, but for step one is how many colors are on your plate. Okay, we ask that there is at least 3 colors on your plate, and this will immediately up the amount of vitamins and minerals that are found within your meal, which is really freaking cool. So if we can start to find 3 colors on a plate, say we have like roast beef for dinner with green beans and some mashed potatoes. It's super simple, but that is 3 colors on our plate, and each of those colors is going to give us a different array of vitamins and minerals, which is super important for fertility. Also, we'll talk about this later, especially in our program, but those 3, like having a balanced plate, will also promote balanced blood sugar levels, which is incredible and will help hormone balance. But step one, like we said today, easy peasy. Are there 3 colors on your plate? 1, 2, 3 colors. So that is the first step when it comes to putting your nutrition as a priority in your fertility journey. Okay, Cassie, what would you like to do the next one?
Yeah, so we talk a lot about mindset and mindfulness, and creating a good mental space. And I feel like people are like, oh, that doesn't really matter, but it really does. We know how much it impacts, especially with T1D. Our stress can really impact our blood sugar levels. So we have 2 questions for you to ask yourself. Do you find yourself being too harsh on yourself when a day doesn't go as planned? And do you find yourself questioning your abilities due to obstacles that are in your way? There are so many external factors in this journey that, we can't control. And we have to focus on the things that we can control and find ways to reframe the things we can't, because your day is going to be your day. There's only so much you can control in your day, but you can control your mindset and you can control how you respond to things. And really empowering yourself, giving yourself love in your journey is going to be so much more impactful than being hard on yourself. Adding stress to your stress is only going to create more stress, but adding love to your stress is going to help to release that, help you to feel better, because we know how much stress can impact our overall health, our inflammation, our blood sugar levels. So if we can give ourselves love and say, work on the things that we can work on and reframe the things that we can't, excuse me, and set boundaries in areas that we can, for things that are really not doing good things for our lives, that's going to be huge, not only in your fertility journey, but in your pregnancy journey. And as your journey to being a mom, you have to kind of reframe and work through these things. So make sure that you ask yourself these questions, and if there are things in your life that you are taking responsibility for that you should not be, in regards to, okay, I've overbooked myself, but also like I'm responsible for this, even if it's something I can't control, we need to let these things go. Do you want to add to that, Michaela?
No, that was really good. And it's not about perfection here, but it's taking steps. What can I do to de-load some stress on my plate this week? Just pick one thing. This is something that Cassie and I really should do as well right now. Honestly, we should all be doing this at least once a week. What is one thing that we can do to reduce our stress on a daily basis? Because that is ultimately not going to support our fertility journey. So in a positive light, making time for mindfulness, making time for that positive mind space, not toxic positive, but to create a really, a good environment for your brain as you go through your fertility journey is huge, especially with the amount of just all over the media, it's everybody else's fertility journey. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of just everything. And that fear is coming from a very valid place. But again, what can you do right now to take like one stress away from your life so that it just doesn't seem to feel so heavy on your shoulders? Cassie, should I do the next one?
Yes, please.
So movement is our last piece to our. Okay, so I keep trying to do this metaphor. I'm perfecting this metaphor. Okay, so this is my second try. So we have a triangle, right? So this one makes more sense. A triangle, you need 3 parts for it to stay up, right? And if one of the parts goes down, the triangle collapses, okay? So see, Cassie, I got it better this time. So if we have movement, mindfulness, and nutrition, that is our triangle. So if one of these collapses, our triangle's in the middle of that triangle is our fertility journey, okay? So let's make sure that our triangle is secure. Cassie, did you like that?
I like it. You know what I realized? I also have heard, that just popped in my head, the milking stool metaphor, because it's a three legged thing. So if you take one away, you're going to fall over.
Guys, let us know if we should use the milking stool metaphor more for our messaging, if it would really be clear for you guys.
Or should we use the triangle one? I feel like the triangle. If you're not someone who's seen a milking stool, which I feel like the generations that we're in, and it's not maybe something that they see, or even just if you're in the city, you may not see a milking stool all that often. But
anyway, we want to have all 3 aspects. So when we go to movement, what we can do today, okay? So let's take away all the complexity, all the overwhelm. Oh my gosh, there's so much to think about. Oh my gosh, I need to have a personal trainer yesterday. What do I do? No, let's just take 15 minutes out of your day and let's go for a walk outside, or have a dance party. Put on your favorite songs, move your body. Maybe it's doing some stretches. Maybe it's going back to your favorite exercise routine that you used to do back in the day when you really were, whatever. Take the time to do something that is moving your body in a way that feels good for you, okay? Keywords, feels good for you, because if you don't feel good, then that's taking away the positive aspects of the workout, which is to give happy hormones to help balance your to help balance your hormones, and to ultimately help balance your blood sugar levels actually too, which is all going to reduce stress and therefore lead to a more successful fertility journey. So again, we need to have the 3 parts of the triangle to really feel successful and be happy along the way. Like maybe you find out you're pregnant tomorrow, but do you have these aspects in your life kind of set in stone, or do you at least have attention on them so that you know that you're taking care of your body as best as you can, so that you can prepare for healthy pregnancy? So anyway, those are our 3 steps for today. Cassie, did you want to add to the movement one?
What I did want to add is something that we've talked about before. We'll continue to talk about. This is not the last time we'll talk about this, is prepping your body sooner rather than later. Studies have shown that the things that you do 3 months before you conceive, it impacts your overall health, your baby's health, the health of your uterus, the health of your egg, even for your partner, the health of the sperm, all of those things, and the efficacy of the pregnancy. What's the word? It starts with a V.
Viability.
Yes, the viability of your pregnancy. So if you were to go and get pregnant today, what did the last 3 months look like health-wise? Was it something that you feel confident in to say, yes, like I'm going to have a healthy pregnancy, healthy baby, all of that? Or is it something that you're like, you know what? No, I don't feel confident in it. And if that's the case, then really take these action steps into heart and really start implementing them. And it can be really tough. And that's why we have our programming. So gonna go right into that. Our T1D fertility framework is 3 months. It's a 3-month program. So if you wanted to go and get pregnant, I mean, obviously, that would be ideal to get pregnant at a snap of fingers the day you say you're going to get pregnant. But if you went and got pregnant the day after our last session, you would feel confident in your ability to have a healthy pregnancy because you've done all the things, you've done the action steps. So if this feels really overwhelming to you, and these are just the first steps, if this feels like this is really a stress to you and you don't really know where to start, and maybe you do know where to start, but you've done it before and it's been a struggle, this program is for you. It's going to give you the action steps. It's going to give you the information, the action steps, and the accountability The milking stool analogy again, not trying to like flip anyone off there
We
with
have so many milking stools on our
yeah, milking stool
landing
analogy.
pages.
To be able to give you the support that you need to get to where you want to be. I keep saying, oh, like if you got pregnant on January 22nd, like everything you're doing today is going to impact it. But literally, like if you wanted to get pregnant on February 1st, was the last day, the day after the last day of our program, if you want to do that, our program is going to be getting you to the place where you want to be, so that if that is the day you get pregnant, everything goes right, divine intervention, all of that, and whatever happens, whatever needs to happen happens, you will feel confident that the previous 3 months will be what you want them to be. So
amen. Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
If you are interested in our 90-day T1D fertility framework, and this is for women with type 1 diabetes or who have autoimmune diagnoses, or if you really want to work with Cassie and Michaela and you're like, wow, these ladies are exactly what I want in my fertility journey, then this program is for you. And we have only a few spots left, and we're going to be closing the end of next week because we start the first week of November. So the doors are genuinely closing because we're starting. So yeah. Make sure you're in before they close, okay? And if you have any questions, definitely email us back. We check all of our emails, so email us back because we see you watching these emails. We see you opening these emails. So what is stopping you from having a supportive fertility journey? And if there is a genuine question, or any question is genuine, but if you have a question or a concern and you want to just talk it out with Cassie and I, we are more than happy to do so, because this is about you, basically, is what I'm trying to say. This is about you. So if you have any questions or concerns, we are 100% here for you. Fill out the application. We don't bite, okay? Best case scenario, you're pregnant 3 months from now and you are like very confident and secure about your preparation for your fertility journey. And that is just really, really exciting. And then you get money off of our 101 program. So you're going to be so prepared for your pregnancy, birth, postpartum, breastfeeding, path, which is just so cool. So make sure to check out our landing page at the very least. Email us back with any questions. We want you to get your spot because we want you to have a really amazing fertility journey. So don't be afraid. Do it for you and your future family. Do it for you and your future family. You are 100% worthy. So there are payment plans available. And again, let us know if you have any questions or concerns. So all right, that's all I'd say.
Thanks for watching, and keep posted for the rest of our emails, or go and apply today, and then you don't have to pay attention to any of the emails for the rest of the week.
Yeah, amen. I'd rather that. I'd rather just apply and not look at the emails. That's me. But we'll see. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.